The flashing emergency lights, heavy machinery, and especially the red emergency response Con Ed truck all mean an emergency repair to power lines. But for the people normally on the receiving end of that power,
it's hot and it's crazy.
Javier Rodriguez describes the situation for this row of a dozen buildings along University Avenue, where most of the apartments have had no power since about midnight. Note that we said most of the apartments.
But the basement, the right side of the building got power, not the basement.
And then the rest of the building?
And the rest of the building's out.
Yes, in a few areas in some of the buildings, there's electricity. But in most of the apartments,
one side is on, the other side is off.
And that's your side?
Yeah.
Ora Gales's apartment is one of the many where the power has been off, literally, since Friday began.
And we got to get more food, because all the food got to go in the garbage.
Con Ed has a reimbursement policy for anyone without power for more than 12 hours. Now, a resident led us into the lobby of their building. We took a temperature reading outside, and I can tell you it's the same inside, about 92 degrees. The difference is outside, at least there's a breeze. And this sign shows another irony that a resident who didn't want his face shown addresses.
Infants, children that need hot water.
There's no hot water for bathing or washing, and there's no way to have AC to cool down. And he mentions this.
And then there was a big thunderstorm yesterday, so we don't know what to really blame.
A Thursday afternoon thunderstorm knocked out power to about 4,000 Bronx families, whose power Con Ed quickly restored on overhead power lines. Today's blackout affected a much smaller number of people, but their buildings have underground cables, which take much longer to access and repair. Most of the residents in this block of buildings have had their power restored, but there's still dozens who have not, which is why the Con Ed workers remain here. As for getting reimbursed for what they lost, yeah, that can happen as long as they file a claim. There is a link to the claim at pix11.com. Just click on this story and it's right there.